Hello everyone, my name is Viswa and I live in Dubai. There is one question that everyone is asking and searching in YouTube that how to get a driving license here in Dubai. So there are some points. I cannot give you a driving license in Dubai, but there are some points that I want to discuss in this video that I think is going to help you. And yes, I got a driving license. So now coming to the question that we want to know, that a lot of people are asking about that how much time it is going to take. So how much time it is going to take you to get a driving license, it comes down to 2 points. The first one is, do you know how to drive a car? And the another one is, do you already have a driving license from your country? Because if you have a driving license from your country, then you are going to get some discount. And if you know how to drive your driving license, then when you visit to the driving school, they will give you two options. The first one is that you directly enroll in the tests, then you will pass the test. And the second one is that you go with a contract, and then they will tell you that no matter how many times you are going to fail, they will help you. Obviously the contract is going to cost you more. So if you want to know what I did, I don't know how to drive a car back then, so I went with a contract. It cost me roughly around 10k. Okay, it can cost you more, it can cost you less, it will depend that how many times you are going to fail. Some people I have seen, they have got the driving license even with a contract in 6k. It depends on the school also, that how much price they are asking for. So if you know how to drive a car before, if you have a valid driving license from your country, then the point will become very easy. Then you will get a driving license maybe in 3 months, maybe in 2 months, maybe in 1 month also. I don't know, that can happen also, because some people have they get their driving license in a month. So now coming up to the, I'm sorry, I thought those people know me. So now let's get back into our topic. So it's very clear, if you don't know how to drive, go for the contract, because you are going to fail. The second one is, if you already know how to drive, you have a valid driving license from your own country, then go with the one time test option, because a lot of smart people did that. I don't know, even they don't know how to drive. So now coming up to the next point, which school you should join, because in Dubai there are a lot of driving school. So two points I would like to tell you before deciding that which school you should join. The first one, like if you will take my case, actually I was working, I had a job 9 to 5, or it's not 9 to 5, because you have to travel, you have to be. So I took the driving school which was like walking distance from my accommodation. It was just behind the society, and I took all of my classes in the night. If you will take your classes in the night, it is going to cost you more, but that was the only option that I had. So the best option for you is to look for the driving schools which is near to the place where you are living, so that you can go, you can just walk. Because as I told you that there will be multiple tests, you will fail multiple times. Some of the time my test was like around 7, sometimes it was at 6:30, and the driving school was as I told you, it was just near walking distance. I walked for 5 minutes and I was in the school. So all the driving schools are good, they have a big business, they are running big business, so all of them are very good. The second one is the examination center. So some of these driving schools have branches. So what the challenge a person is facing there, that suppose tomorrow is my parking test by the RTA, and the test is going to happen at the main branch, then you have to go to that main branch even if you are training at your local driving center. So that point you have to consider. Always go for those driving school which are the main branches where they are taking the RTA driving test. Because even the school where I was learning, there was one guy, Sri Lankan guy, he become my friend, because we fail multiple times and all the times we are seeing each other. So but he was traveling from a long distance, like maybe around 10, 15, 16, sometimes it becomes more. So yeah, and sometimes they suffer. So this is what I'm telling you. And the second, so both the points are covered. Now how many types of test you are going to have? So the first one is your driving lessons. So first you will complete your driving lessons. I'm telling for the person who are going to get the contract. So the first one is your driving lessons. It might be sometimes it becomes 40, sometimes 48, and you have to also take one or two night driving sessions. For me, I was taking all the sessions in the night. So this is it. And then what happens, once you have completed your classes, your school is going to take your driving test, and you might fail sometimes. Suppose if you fail, they will tell you, okay, you have to take two more classes, you have to take four more classes. So I failed a lot during my initial school test. And then you will, when you will pass your initial school test, then you have to learn your parking. Once you will learn your parking lessons, then your school is going to take your parking test. Once your school parking test is over, then you are going to get the RTA parking test. Once the RTA parking test is finished, then you are going to take the final RTA test. And yeah, so the final RTA test, they will that's the most important. Once you pass that one, you have a driving license. How many times I failed? I failed around 3 times. Yeah, but finally I got the driving license, and I have been driving from past 6 to 7 months, and it's all right, it's good, I'm enjoying. And thankfully I got a car also, because I got the driving license and a place to record this video. So yeah, this is it. So only few criteria. One more thing I would like to tell you, like, a lot of time people are getting a lot of pressure before their examination, especially during their parking examinations. So what are the two mistakes that I made? So the first mistake I made was getting nervous. I become very nervous. So if you are nervous, people can judge you, or maybe your nervousness can be seen from your face. So that was it. And how I become nervous, I will tell you. The examiner was just sitting beside me, and as he was sitting beside me, there was a truck going on the on the fast lane. I was also on the fast lane, but I didn't change the lane, so I was just following it. So because of that, there was an issue, and I failed. And there are several other reasons also. It was not only one reason. So what I was trying to say, that don't be anxious, you have to be calm. Second one is becoming overconfident. So on my second test, I was like, oh my god, I know everything. Because when you will fail, they will tell you to have some classes. So when I failed, I had like two classes, and then I drive like very good. My mentor was like, nobody can fail you. Now you drive really well. And I was like overconfident, and then I drive overconfidently, and then I fail. So, but the last round was very good. I was relaxed. So you should always be relaxed. Try to book your test in the early morning. I don't know about the evening morning, because I pass in the early morning test. So that's why I'm recommending you. Everything will work. Only just you have to relax. You have to believe in yourself. That's the most important thing. And there was one mentality that was going in my mind. See, when you get a driving license, one of my mentor told me a very good thing. He told me that after this license, you will become a driver. So I was thinking like a driver. I was thinking like, okay, suppose whoever I am driving, irrespective of the person, I would drive in such a way that they will feel comfortable. They will not feel afraid. They will not feel that their life is in threat. Also, their time should not be wasted. I should not press the brakes so hard that like they feel jolted and things like that. So these things you have to keep in your mind when you go for your driving test. And as they say in Dubai, inshallah you will get your driving license. And yeah, maybe this video helped you. Maybe you are anxious. What my plan with this video is to make you feel a little bit comfortable, and some of the key points that you should consider before enrolling yourself in a school. Because see, if you will go to the Google reviews, there will be a lot of bad reviews. Sometimes there will be a lot of good reviews also, but all school are good, no school is bad from my perspective. And challenge or and frustrations came when people fail, because when people fail, they need to pay money. And when they pay money, a lot of people feel bad. Even I also feel bad if I have to pay money because I failed, because it's a hard earned money. So Yeah, that's it. That's my recommendation to all of you, whoever is listening. And if this video helped you even a bit, just give me a thumbs up. And yeah, that's it. Nice meeting you. Thank you.